basis for more formal academic learning that would follow on to that. Okay, so what I'm recommending as a role for these things is that they be played before they're covered in school, and then you would learn more from the school coverage. You know, a good way of doing this, for instance, might be to recommend students play Civilization over the summer when they're going to get world history in the next year. Okay, and they probably would have a set of experiences from doing that would make them more interested in history and also better able to learn from this formal academic experience. A related kind of thing, another study is this was with a business simulation, again with high school students. And this actually came from Harvard Business School. It was on entrepreneurship and is used in business colleges, undergraduates. And so you learn to start companies and whatever. You play through this game many times, starting many different companies. And we found that from just playing the game, they didn't actually learn all that much. Okay. On the other hand, if they played the game and they were asked questions to reflect on the strategies that they use and how those strategies related to their background reading in the content related to the game. Okay, not directly in the game, but related to it. So this is kind of a similar sort of point. In fact, just asking them reflective questions about their strategies didn't do much. But relating it to the background readings, that was where the magic occurred. Okay, I should say, actually, I've also done TV research in the past. An interesting one was interesting show a number of years ago called The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. George Lucas did this, put it on network TV. It probably only lasted as long as it did because of his influence. But this was back when Indiana Jones was popular before. It looks like they're about to bring him back now again in the movies. And so this was Indy as like an 18-year-old wandering around Europe and Africa during the time of World War I and running into various historical figures and events. And Lucas's hope was that by doing that, the kids would, one, learn about these historical figures and events. And I should say that the sort of encounter with these were fairly brief in the show itself. And that would also increase the interest. So we went over a couple of middle schools in East Harlem, New York, and wanted to find out if that was in fact working for those kids. And these are typically underperforming kinds of students. And one, we found out that none of them had ever seen the show. Okay, so that was one problem. So we actually showed it to them, had them watch an episode. We thought they would, this is much better than what more interesting than what they usually did in school. So they thought